Hi teacher and everyone, my name is Mateo Cadena and I am going to talk about my speech, who really have the power behind revolutions, wars, violence and death. All of these are the meaning of a revolution. It can change all the country or just some people for other people. A revolution can be thought through different angles, but in general, the search of progress and equality. Each revolution was a first thought of a man who led a movement seeking drastic change. However, the biggest question is, do we really want this revolution, or do we sell this idea, people or groups that defend their own interest? Behind revolution, some people only want to be more powerful, without taking care of the price they have to pay. This can be reflected in the French Revolution, in which people with some power use the people they handed the whole revolution to govern the nation, or in Latin American independence. All talked, all yearned for it. The Creoles only fought to have all the power that the Spaniards had before, and be at the top of the hierarchical pyramid. Also, people is manipulated by persons who have political power and want more. In Latin American independence, the Creoles have power, but since with some restrictions. That's why they use all the people to fight, and when the battle finish, they control all. In France Revolution, all the people want. Excuse me. In the French Revolution, all people were manipulated with their false idea of democracy, liberty of expression, and peace that were not fully fight. Some revolutions can eliminate few people with a lot of power. For example, the independence of the United States, in which the natives all talked, they love England, they make their independence because of the commercial monopoly that prevent them from progressing economically. And also in the French Revolution, in which the nobility and the feudal order were significantly reduced. Some revolutions can be benefit for people and for the nation. For example, in the independence of United States, in which they create three states of power: legislative, judiciary, and executive. Also, in the Russian Revolution, in which they eliminate the Tsarist regime and give more pay for the peasants, since their bosses give very low price for long hours they have to work. These end up forming the URSS. Some revolutions can be more dangerous than the previous government. For example, the French Revolution, that is the most obvious example, in which people were murdered for having different opinions than the government. Or Latin American independence, since there were no much damage as in the time of the Spanish oppression. The wars between countries for territories end up that they cannot advance economically, etc. And since they were all in debt to France, England, and United States for the guns and all the things for the independence. And since all the countries can help each other, but no, that's why they cannot progress. In conclusion, people make a revolution when the current situation is no longer viable, but some revolution can be more dangerous than the previous government. Don't sacrifice yourself for a credible person who has some power. and who hasn't do anything for you or for the cause, because all he wants is to have more power using the eloquency to manipulate people. You can choose whatever you want and fight for things you believe and come to terms with people that have the same ideas as you. Thank you.